It was just stupid. It was super dumb. Super dumb. I fucking hated that place.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's my story. And then I found $100. But not
Cool,
really.
cool, cool.
Instead, I found a fucking Jesus freak outside that harassed me until I got in my Uber.
Nice.
Yeah, she told me she wasn't afraid of anything because she would fucking meet God. And I was like, cool, so let's just be unsafe then. That's stupid.
Continue to be unsafe, please. Die sooner. Thank you.
Anywho, yeah, Chris, you should
Oh
meet the
my gosh,
Satanists.
I forgot to tell you
Okay.
guys something yesterday.
What's a stop block?
Stop block? What
What a stop
are you
sign
talking
is.
about? Do you have the Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? A stop block? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I got a recipe for a bamboo stop block, but we don't even have bamboo, so, like, I don't...
Yeah, we need to get to Bamboo Island.
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Fine, I'll Google it.
But so, last night while we were watching The Circle, there was the guy that said, like, no regrets, or, like, he didn't have any regrets, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it reminded me of a book written by a 12-year-old who was killed while in a Middle Eastern country for having faith in God. And he was doing missions work there. And like the book that, well, he wrote the book and that it was his journal that his dad later published. But, like, on the cover, I don't remember the exact words, but, like, it had 3, like, small lines, and the third one was no regrets. And, like, I read it when I was maybe, like, 14, 15 years old. And, like, that thing in the front cover of the book really stuck with me. And it made me realize that, like, if any one thing changed, like, none of us would be the people that we are. So, like, even the smallest mistake, like, you should never really wish to go and do it over.
Yeah, but there's, like, some shitty-ass people. Like, I'm a pretty shitty person.
Well, and like we had that discussion last night, I feel like it was more so like Kara said, there's a difference between regretting things and, like, what would you have done differently had you known, you know? Or, like, in a situation like a game, you know?
A tactical situation.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Like, because I feel the same way, Chris. Like, I like, there's definitely
like if
things I
you're-
wish didn't happen to me or that I
It's
would
like
have
if you're
handled
playing,
differently.
if you're playing chess and you lose, and then somebody's like, oh, like, what
Well,
regret do you have? Oh,
not even-
I would have put my queen here instead of there.
Not even that, but, like, I think there's a difference, too, between, like, regretting and, like, learning. You know what I mean? Like, do I wish that I hadn't gone through a lot of the, like, situations and bullshit that I've gone through? Absolutely. I don't wish that upon anybody. But what do I now know based on what happened, you know? Like, what have
Keep your mouth
I,
shut,
what
not
knowledge
talk
and
back.
yeah, great. Know my fucking place? Yeah, cool. That was one that I fucking got told all the fucking time.
Oh man.
That's why anytime anybody says that shit to me, I'm like, I go full rage mode. I'm like, don't fucking tell me what my place is.
Rage on me.
Ooh. Don't get me
Wow.
started. Well, no, you're not. You're fucking kidding, and you're not a man.
Ooh.
I'm not afraid of women. I think they're catty bitches most of the time. Not you, but I'm not afraid of women.
Damn it, I went to this island and it doesn't have anything I need.
I'm not really afraid of men either. I just
I
fucking
was
don't
gonna
trust
say,
them
you
most of
shouldn't
the
really
time.
be afraid of men, like...
Why? Chris, tell me why I should not be afraid of men. Please enlighten me.
Well... Like, there are men that are stronger than you. There are men that are weaker than you.
Like Chris, yes.
And even the weaker ones are still able to hurt you. Weaker women are able to hurt you. But, like, there is a very big weakness that all men have. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, like, in any situation, like, you'd be able to take down anyone. But, like, if they're dangerous, try and get away from them. But, like, mainly what I'm saying is, like, don't, like, just be frozen in fear.
Obviously. I'm not, like, that kind of afraid of men. I'm cautious of men because they're dangerous.
Remember that guy that like keeps checking in at gyms and shit?
Yeah.
I took him down once.
Yeah, I know.
It was so
You should
funny.
smash it him one day and be like, how does it feel to know that you were taken down by a cripple?
I mean, I wasn't crippled at the time.
I know, but now you are.
I was also thinner at the time too, so.
So, yeah. Most of the time, I'm not actually afraid of things, and I guess it's a strong word. It's more so that I'm cautious because I know what people are capable of, and I don't ever want to put myself into that situation ever again.
I feel that.
Do I freeze in fear? Abso-fucking-lutely not. You've seen me quite angry, Chris. Like, out of a lot of the people that we know, including Kara probably, I don't know if Kara's ever seen me that angry before. Like, that's the angriest that I've gotten around you ever. Like,
When?
not a lot
What?
of my friends see that. The day that he was in my room, like, and we were having an argument, I was fuming. Like, I was ready to fucking start yelling. That's a problem, though. So, and maybe, Chris, you should know this, because it is a lot to do with guys, and, like, it's nothing personal against you. It's just what's happened to me and how my brain is handling those things.
Oh no, guys are absolute dicks.
Okay, point being, when I get into arguments like that, I obviously get defensive, and I get, like, into, like, I might have to defend myself mode, no matter who the person is, because I've had those kinds of arguments before with people, and I have had to defend myself, you know? So, just know that it's not personal, and always, always, always remember, if I try to walk away from an argument, do not follow me. Period. And, like, part of why I got so upset as well, and I don't want you to take this and think, like, you have to, like, tiptoe around me now or anything like that, but part of what gets me freaked out like that is when I feel like I can't leave a room. And I'm sure that if I was like, I need to get out of here, you would have let me by, but, like, I've been in those situations where I can't leave a room and it freaks me the fuck out, and I start, like, going into fight or flight. So just know those things. If we ever get into a big argument like that again, if I walk away, it's literally because I recognize that I'm being a crazy bitch. And I'm like, I gotta step away and calm down so that we can have a, like, logical conversation, because I'm just gonna be a fucking bitch if I don't chill out, you know? But following me is probably the worst thing you could do besides blocking me into a room and not letting me leave.
Oh, yeah.
Because you want to talk it out.
I've choked an ex out before because he wouldn't let me leave a room.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
He was, like, blocking me in a corner, so I just grabbed him by the throat.
Yeah. I smacked my ex Andy right in the back of her fucking head because she had me pinned down to the bed because she was trying to sleep with me after an argument. And she was drunk. And she fucking...
The one that drove a motorcycle into the
Yes.
house?
Mm-hmm. And she, wouldn't get off of me. I repeatedly told her, like, I don't know, maybe 12 times that I was gonna hit her. Like, you get the
Right?
fuck away
You
from me.
always gotta,
I'm gonna
like,
hit you.
threaten them a couple
gonna
of
fucking
times,
hit
and
you.
then, like, yeah, after that, if they don't back off, then it's just like, alright, well. Yeah, same
That
with
I
the guy that I
smack her.
fucking choked out. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do whatever I need to get, like, away from you. And he's just like, please talk to me, please talk to me. I'm like, let me leave. And then he's
What's
like,
worse?
no.
What's worse, though, that or somebody that's like, do it, fucking hit me?
Right? I don't know.
That was my big problem with Joe when fucking mom was dating Joe. Because he did that shit. He did that shit to me. I was like, oh hell no, buddy. Like,
My thought with threats is only make them once and then deliver.
yeah, you're not a woman. You're definitely not a 5'4" woman. Like, there's not a whole lot I could do.
God damn it.
I thought you were a pacifist, Chris.
I am a pacifist.
Once.
That's why I don't make threats. Because I wouldn't deliver on them. But I myself am a pacifist, but I also know that, like, we live in a very, like, fucked up world.
I'm a pacifist, I think, too. Like, I try not to, like, get into, like, a lot of the situations that I've been in where, like, arguments do happen or, like, whatever, I usually am able to either just get out of them by just being like, I don't care enough, like, to do this, and I leave or whatever, you know? Or I just am able to, like, talk my way out of it. I've definitely scared some people off by just fucking yelling at people. Especially because
Go ahead.
when I was younger, especially, like, now I'm a little, like, I'm quite a bit more aggressive than when I was younger. Like, I was very, not timid, but, like, mellow, I guess. I think I'm still pretty mellow, but still. So, it was very, like, you know, I was the quiet-ish one, and, like, I never, like, caused any problems with anybody, but when I had to, I would step up and be the one to say something, and people would be like, wait, what? Who are you? You know? So, I got it out of a lot of situations like that.
I was the formal pacifist. Especially in high school. That's why I never ever got in fights, because somebody would, like, try to start shit with me, and I would just be like, would you like to fight me? Or, and everyone was like, no. And I'm like, then shut up. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, multiple times I, like, went up to people, like, alright, listen here. You tried spreading a rumor that I have AIDS. I'm not cool with that.
Wait, who spread the rumor that you had AIDS?
It never spread because it was such a stupid rumor. But, like, just this girl that, like, wanted to date my boyfriend was like, oh, she has AIDS. I'm like, okay. So then, like,
I would have spit on her.
Okay.
I mean, okay. So then I just went up to her and I was like, hi, so you're saying that I have AIDS? And she's like, well, you probably do. And I was like, bitch, like, do you want to fight me, or would you like to fight me? And she's like, no, then keep your fucking mouth shut. And she never said anything ever again. And then, like, 5 years later, she, like, sent me a Facebook message and was like, I'm sorry for being so shitty, like, I was such a bad person back then. I was like, yeah, okay. And there was another time I found out this girl fucking made out with my boyfriend. And, like, it was so funny, because I found out, like, somebody told me, like, while I was, like, at the pit or somebody. So everybody knew. Everybody heard what happened. So I was like, alright. So I was like, I'm gonna go talk to this girl. There was, like, a posse that was, like, following me to this girl. and everyone was like, oh shit, Carrie's gonna beat her ass, like, oh fuck, you know, and I was just like, what? No. So I like walk up to the girl, and the girl like told a